Today we're gonna take a look at Isagenix, and Isagenix is a health and wellness company that have two arms to its company. So one is a energy and performance for athletes, but the bit that I wanted to have a look at is the weight management system. So for anywhere between 350 and 670 pounds for 1 month, you can get a stack load of protein shakes, protein bars, weird juice cleanse things, just a stack load of odd type products. 670 quid, mate, what the hell? So I scrolled through some Facebook buying and selling sites until I came across this advert. So I dropped a cheeky little comment to say that I was interested on the end of that advert, and surprisingly enough, it didn't take too long for one of the Hunbots to get back to me. And this was the conversation that we had. Now, obviously, I'm not going to use her real name as I'm speaking to you, but every single message that I'm about to play out for you is exactly word for word the conversation that me and Sandra had. Hi Emily, it's nice to meet you. May I ask what your health and wellness goals are? I want to lose weight and gain some energy, please. Good for you for wanting to improve your health now instead of later. So how much weight would you like to lose? I reckon that somewhere between 5 and 10 kilograms would suit me. The thing is, I weigh 50 kilograms, so if I was to lose 10 kilograms of body weight, that would make me severely underweight. Now, I wonder if Sandra is going to pick up on this and ask me how much I weigh now. We can definitely help you. I am a manager for a health and wellness company. We have helped hundreds of thousands of people for 17 years now. Over 2,000 people are starting our nutrition system every day. Yeah, she didn't ask me how much I weighed. That is, that could be really, really fucking dangerous. I also researched that claim that she said that 2,000 people per day was starting Isagenix. I could not find a single bit of information to back that up. In fact, I couldn't even find anywhere where Isagenix said that that was a thing. So don't know where she got that from. Isagenix only uses natural ingredients, zero stimulants, which is so important. It's also gluten and soy free. It is great and safe for pregnant and nursing mothers and children aged 4 and up. She's right. Isagenix has no soy, no gluten, and technically it is made from natural ingredients. However, to be able to say that your product is natural, you actually just have to prove that at some point, at somewhere in its life, before it goes through all these chemical processes, that it came from real food. So you can do anything you want to this food as long as at some point it came from something natural. So to say that your product's natural doesn't actually mean that much. She also said that it's great for pregnant and nursing mothers. One of the ingredients that I researched in one of their products, the cleanse one I think it was, contains alfalfa. And alfalfa, they really, really don't fucking know if it is safe for pregnant people, because it may do something to your hormone levels. So pretty sure you shouldn't be telling me that. So another quick word on the ingredients in Isagenix. So first of all, they use synthetic vitamins, which is fine because a lot of products do, especially things like the multivitamins that you take. The problem with those is that we don't know how much of the vitamin content is bioavailable to us. So we don't know how much of that our body actually absorbs and how much is just being pissed down the toilet. The other thing is that if you look at their list of ingredients, the top 3, as well as like the denatured milk powder stuff, which is whey, is sugar, which I'm pretty sure that we get enough of in our normal day-to-day diet anyway, so we probably don't need to be adding any more. The other is sunflower or canola oil. So this is one of their top ingredients. The problem with these oils is that they contain a shitload of omega-6. Now, we should be getting a ratio of about 1-to-1 with omega-3, which is from fish and that sort of thing, and omega-6. This is the perfect ratio for good health. In the Western civilization, we're more like getting sort of ratios of 1 omega 23 to 25 omega-6, and that's what's fucking us up. So we don't need to take on any more oil, especially in the form of protein shakes. We've helped people to lose anywhere between 5 to over 400 pounds. Okay, so the first thing is that she's technically not allowed to tell me that hers is a weight loss product and that it helps me with weight loss, because this is the disclaimer that Isagenix have to put out. More importantly, they've kept the weight off, and that's priceless. We also help professional athletes to improve their energy and performance. I also tried to find anywhere that Isagenix has done a study to show that long term, people have managed to keep the weight off because of their system. And guess what? They don't exist. Isagenix haven't done any of these studies. So she can't fucking tell me that either. Oh, and about the athlete thing. Athletes will pretty much say that they take or do anything if you pay them to. They're fucking brand ambassadors. You're paying them to say this. What would it mean for you to feel better and have more energy and lose 5 to 10 keys and keep it off? It would mean so much. I think I'd be more confident and have more energy to play with my kids. You deserve to look and feel exactly how you want to. Would it be okay if I quickly shared with you how this system helps my family? Of course. Great emotional selling, by the way, there. Fucking where I deserve to be. You don't know me, I could be a fucking serial killer for all you know. I love sharing with others because this nutritional cleansing system has changed my life. I am 47 and feel better than I ever remember feeling in my life. I changed my diet and started exercising. Lost about 8 kilograms. But I was still tired and puffy. I started Isagenix 2 years into my wellness journey, and within 5 days, a light went on inside of me. Yeah, the light that went on was probably you feeling fucking lightheaded from the lack of food you're getting. I had more energy than I knew what to do with, and my body just started changing. I gained lean muscle and got stronger. Okay, no food helps you gain lean muscle. Strength training helps you gain lean muscle. Food fucking doesn't. Here's a photo of the day I started Isagenix, and then the last pic was in January. Oh my god, I swear to god, people sending you unrequested before and after photos are worse than dick pics. May I tell you how the system works and the pricing and that? Of course. The system is simple and not a diet, thank goodness. Exercise is not required to get great results, but it does enhance the results. It's not a diet though, really, and you don't need exercise. Of course you don't need exercise. All exercise is going to do is help increase your calorie deficit, so don't fucking have that as a selling point. You'll have 2 great tasting meal replacement shakes a day, 2 to 3 healthy snacks a day, and a healthy main meal a day. So you're eating like every 2 or 3 hours. We still eat the foods we love, just not all day, every day like we used to. You'll also have the extracellular cleansing system. You notice better sleep, energy, and focus as well. Okay, so 2 things to unpack with this one. So the first one is she's telling me about how you have 2 shakes, 1 snack, and then 1 meal in the evening. Awesome. So I've worked it out, and that comes to about 12 to 1500 calories. And for most people, that's going to give you enough of a calorie deficit so that you will lose weight. So there's no magical shit in any of their supplements. They're just helping you create a calorie deficit by a meal replacement shake. That's it. Oh, but they also have cleanse days where you only eat a couple of 100 calories. So every single person that goes on this diet is absolutely going to fucking lose weight because you've created a calorie deficit. That's it. You don't have to pay £600 to do that. Just skip a meal a day. That's it. The second thing is about you're eating 2 to 3 times a day and that's amazing because then your metabolism will go up and then you'll lose weight. No, you won't though. They've proved with actual science how the number of times that you eat a day doesn't make any fucking difference to the amount of weight you're going to lose. It's all about your calorie intake compared to your calorie expenditure at the end of the day. That's it. We are the only company that has cellular cleansing. Our cellular cleanse cleanses the toxins out of our cells so that our bodies can finally release the fat cells that have been absorbing these toxins. Our bodies contain active enzymes that tighten the skin as we lose toxic fat. Does that sound doable so far? Yeah, you're not though. Every other fucking system in the world tells you that they're a detox system. I also attempted to Google and research the active enzyme that tightens the skin thing, and to be quite honest, after 2 minutes, I got fucking bored. But this is the thing, is that if they throw loads of science at you, then they know that most of you probably aren't going to check if they're telling the truth or not. It does, but could you explain a little bit more about cellular cleansing? I've never heard that term before. Of course! Let me send you a video. Okay, so this is the video that she sent me.
So why do we need to cleanse? I should admit, I was a little skeptical when I first heard about cleansing. My belief came after I got into the science and understood how Isagenix cleansing is different from the typical fad cleanses out there.
Okay, first of all, you are an RDN. That means you're a registered dietitian nutritionist. You should fucking know better. Secondly, they're all fucking fad cleanses. You know that.
There are two main reasons to cleanse: detoxification and sustainable weight loss. No matter how clean we eat, how organic we buy, the amount of all natural stuff we have in our showers or under our sinks, we are exposed to impurities and toxins every day.
Okay, this is just like a tiny thing. They're not toxins. Toxins come from plants and animals. They're toxicants. They come from outdoor environmental things.
The star product on Isagenix Cleanse Days is Cleanse for Life, a gentle yet powerful, nutrient-rich drink that offers a blend of natural cleansing herbs and antioxidant botanicals like ashwagandha, turmeric, and aloe vera to support your body's natural detoxification process.
Okay, I researched every single ingredient in the Cleanse for Life products, and literally 0 of them have any really firm evidence to say they do anything that she's saying. Second of all, you don't need to tune up. You're not a fucking car.
It's like giving your body a tune-up so it can work more efficiently. Using Cleanse for Life on Isagenix Cleanse Days, our form of intermittent fasting, also helps eliminate stubborn fat and supports your metabolism. By decreasing calorie intake on cleanse days, you can target fat loss.
Yeah, this isn't because of the cleanse thing. This is because you've put yourself in a calorie deficit.
Our cleanse days are not like the typical cleanses you hear about. There are no laxatives or diuretics.
Gross.
And using Cleanse for Life keeps you nourished rather than feeling depleted.
Liar.
On a cleanse day, you'll consume our Cleanse for Life herbal drink throughout the day and use approved snack tools to help keep hunger at bay.
Ha! What the fuck is a snack tool? I just call them food.
We recommend doing no more than 2 cleanse days in a row and 4 cleanse days total per month.
Okay, why though, if they're so good for you, should you only do 4 a month? Is it because you are likely to be starving and malnourished if you do any more than that? Just a thought.
For a gentler approach, you can take a serving of Cleanse for Life daily while still enjoying your shakes and meals. Pairing your cleanse days with Isagenix shake days is where the magic
they
happens.
look so happy.
Because you'll target fat loss
On
while
their
maintaining your muscle
Isagenix.
and metabolism. The result? Weight loss that lasts. Don't let fear hold you back. Commit to doing cleanse days with Isagenix Cleanse for Life to experience results you can't get anywhere else.
Yeah, you can though. I've just watched it, and she didn't actually explain any of the science behind it though. Now, we're exposed to toxins every day. When our cells break down, and we are constantly making new cells, they release these toxins, and when the body doesn't know what to do with them, our visceral fat, the fat around our organs, grabs them up to protect our body from them. This is why they call the visceral fat the deadly fat. Our body, of course, has its own detoxification system in the liver. However, it is overburdened, and these toxins are fat soluble. Now, our cleanse is an aloe-based botanical drink and a cellular level cleanse. It helps turn fat-soluble toxins into water-soluble toxins and then assist the liver in ridding the body of them. So we flood our bodies with the best nutrition and minerals with our meal replacement shakes and our complete essential vitamins, which create new healthy cells and then flush out the toxins. Does that explain it? So what she's saying right now is kind of based on science, so but it's obviously misconstrued to help sell Isagenix products. So let me take this a few points at a time. So yes, our bodies are absolutely exposed to toxins every single day from what we eat, smoke, drink, environment, all of that kind of thing. But our livers and kidneys are really, really fucking good at getting rid of these toxins in a really safe way for us. And if you can't get rid of the toxins, it's not because you're fucking overburdened liver, it's because you're probably suffering from liver failure. So maybe just go to a doctor about that. Okay, so our visceral fat, the fat that's around our abdominal area, is absolutely called deadly fat, and it absolutely does take on and store the toxins from the environment. But it's not called deadly fat because of these toxins. Our visceral fat is designed to do that, to keep our organs safe. It's called the deadly fat because if you have more of it, then studies have shown that you're more likely to have diabetes, heart troubles, all of the obesity related diseases. So it's nothing to do with the toxins. Our fat cells around here are designed to take on environmental toxins and then slowly release them back into the environment. But taking on these toxins doesn't make the cells any fatter, and the toxins leaving your body doesn't make them any skinnier. This is where real science is confused by fucking no science whatsoever. But there have been studies recently to say that potentially if you lose weight really quickly and these toxins are really quickly released into our system, then that potentially could be worse for you than if you just stayed a little bit fat. But the research is still really, really early on that. So, I don't want to say one or the other. Unlike Isagenix, who have got their cards firmly in the you lose toxins, you will lose fat thing, which has basically got no real science behind it whatsoever. Kind of. Exactly what toxins are we talking about here, and do you have any studies to back it up? Because I sort of want to know that it definitely works before trying it. You see, because the thing is that if you ask any company that sells any sort of detox cleanse type program what toxins they're talking about, nobody can really tell you the exact ones. In fact, very few companies can even come to a consensus of what detox actually is, what the definition of it is. And there is absolutely zero evidence to show that detoxing of any kind helps with your liver or kidney function, or that it helps you lose weight. In fact, most of the studies and the reporting has come through really, really small group studies and all on self-reporting. And the problem with self-reporting is that people fucking make shit up and they don't know what they're talking about. So if I tell you that I'm feeling okay, you don't know what my definition of okay is. They have recently, or actually I don't know how recently, but they did a study once where they put two groups of people on a 400 calorie diet, but one of them included a cleanse detox type program and the other people had a placebo. And between the two sets of people, there was no difference in weight loss. There was no difference in the amount of toxins that were in their body. There was literally no difference. There's no scientific evidence to say that detoxing is a good thing. In fact, there's plenty more evidence to say that detoxing could be harmful to you. Okay, so when I asked for the studies, she sent me a whole bunch of these things. And guess what? I read them all. Oh, awesome, thanks. They're about intermittent fasting, though. So yeah, she sent me a couple of links to a couple of studies to show that Isagenix works. The problem is that she sent me 2 studies that say that intermittent fasting will cause weight loss, which generally it does, because if you intermittent fast, you're automatically cutting at least 1 meal out of your day, so you're automatically creating a calorie deficit. And she didn't answer my fucking question. Yes, that's essentially what it is. Our cleanse days are like intermittent fasting. However, we have our cleanse or nourish product to help sustain the body through it. I was actually looking for science about the toxins and about how that helps with weight loss. I understand your concern, trust me. I researched the company for 1 year before I said yes. We've been in business for over 17 years. What the hell was she researching that it took her a year to fucking do it? This took me a few hours, mate. Okay, hang on. None of these studies were about toxins and weight loss. This is concerning me a little that there's no science behind it. Do you have any links, like relevant ones? Okay, Emily, I am going to start a new group chat with my friend and business partner, Karen. She has a background in exercise physiology and used to be a cardiovascular specialist in the pharmaceutical world. She may be able to better answer your concerns. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Hi, Emily. My name's Karen. I would love to help with any of your questions. Would it be okay with you if I shared a little bit about my story and how these products have helped my family? My quick story is I was looking for a solution for my daughter who'd been diagnosed with an autoimmune disorder. She had read that improving her diet and adding medicinal herbs would be of value. My education is in exercise physiology and I'd worked for a pharmaceutical company, so I was pretty darn sceptical. When Isagenix was shared with us, I went to work on researching it. I laugh now because I wasn't researching anything else I ate. Long story short, she got great results and so my entire family tried it. 5 years later, it's still part of our daily routine. But why? Because we not only guarantee the product, but we guarantee the results. Coming from a big science nerd, I'm blown away by the cutting-edge science behind our nutrition. Plus, my daughter lost her symptoms and 35 pounds. Okay, so the other thing that Isagenix aren't allowed to do, or any of their representatives are allowed to do, is to say that it has any medicinal qualities whatsoever. So not only are they not allowed to say that it causes weight loss, they're also not allowed to say that it causes disease. And this is the disclaimer. Now, what question can I address first for you? Well, the thing that interested me most was about the cellular cleansing and how that makes you lose weight. Maybe it would help if I shared with you how the cleanse came about. Now, the formula of our systems is a man named John Anderson. He was in a third world country and got bitten by a brown recluse spider. He suffered from cardiac arrest, and by the time he got stateside, he was losing kidney function, which he had to have a transplant. He then continued to lose his eyesight when he decided to formulate a way to help the body naturally rid itself of fat-soluble toxins. Yeah, that was how it was first developed. But what happened was not only did his health improve, but John is a large man and he dropped over 30 pounds. Yeah, he probably lost 30 pounds because he'd been ill for a good few couple of months, so his body, rather than storing fat, was actually using the energy to make himself feel better. And he probably wasn't eating 3 fucking full meals a day. Nothing to do with bloody toxins. Oh my lord. Hang on. Sounds interesting. I've never been bitten by a spider though. Emily, I hope that story was helpful. I'd love to know the backstory. But the most amazing things came from our initial study. Not only did the participants far exceed the control arm of the study, but they lost the right type of weight around the midsection and also increased muscle mass by 9%. That's unheard of. That is totally not unheard of. I could put anybody on a decent diet, exercise, whatever the fuck they want to do regime, and I can absolutely make you lose weight and help you to increase your lean muscle mass by at least 9%. Not fucking unheard of. But have I answered your concern? Not really. I'm looking for some actual science and studies to confirm it. I've been talked into things way too often without seeing any proof. Which most people do, and this is why companies like this still exist. They give you what they think is proof and what you think is proof, but actually they're showing you something completely different. Exactly like Isagenix is trying to do to me right now. Emily, we can look at all the studies, but the best proof for me was to put the products in my own body. Give it a 30-day test drive if you will. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you don't feel like it worked for you, absolutely no downside. We can even show you how to continually get products paid for too. This is the best message I've ever got. Oh, just stop trying to find studies. Just stop trying to find proof that it works. Just fucking put it in your body. No, absolutely fucking not. Oh, and here's some testimonials with some downsides. The studies show that when put up next to a heart-healthy diet, that the weight loss, visceral fat loss and overall wellness that comes from our Isagenix system is significantly greater. Okay, so this girl's American, and when she talks about the heart-healthy diet, it's pretty damn similar to the UK food pyramid. Which most trainers and dietitians know is complete fucking bullshit anyway. There are much, much better ways to eat, which will mean that you are probably healthier and probably will achieve better weight loss than if you went with this government-approved diet. So we know this. We know that it's bullshit. So let's take a product like Isagenix that forces you into a calorie deficit and put it up against a diet which we know is not the best for you. Guess which one's going to win? Of course the calorie deficit one's going to win, but I can do that for you for free. All they are promoting is intermittent fasting, nothing else. You show me studies that say that intermittent fasting makes you lose weight, but do studies exist to show that Isagenix is better than any other kind of intermittent fasting diet? Yeah, they don't, by the way. And you also said that you were going to show me studies that confirm that removing toxins helps to lose weight. Yeah, she never sent me those either, because they don't exist anywhere. Neither of these two types of studies do. I need to know that the money I'm spending is worth it. The IF protocol was Isagenix. But any intermittent fasting protocol will work, surely, and I can do that for free. No, it would not. Pretty sure I struck a little nerve there, because what I'm asking for doesn't exist. She can't prove to me that Isagenix is any better than any other form of calorie deficit. All you need to lose weight is to create a deficit. You don't need to spend £670 fucking pounds a month for protein shakes. If that's the way you want to go, absolutely crack on. If you want to buy your protein shakes and protein bars, if you want to take a multivitamin, sweet, do it. There's not that much evidence to say that it works better than any other type of calorie deficit. But do not do it through Isagenix. You can get better quality ingredients at a much fucking cheaper price by just going to your local supermarket, fucking Holland and Barrett. Do your research and make sure you do it properly. Please, please, please don't be taken in by these fucking reps spouting science at you which actually doesn't back up what they're trying to say.